Hi all, welcome back to Maverick Tarot and I am back with the reading for the month of November 2024. Okay, and आज का special ये है कि there's not just going to be one reading but 4 tarot decks को use करके मैं एक reading आज देने वाली हूँ and the reason behind this is कि मैं कुछ टॉपिक्स को होलिस्टिकली कवर करना चाहती हूँ, नॉट जस्ट कि भाई रीडिंग है मतलब एनर्जी रीडिंग हो गई है एंड after that what, right? So actionable insights from 4 tarot decks for you guys. ठीक है, so yeah, before moving forward, wish you guys a very happy belated Diwali and आज भाई दूज भी है, so उसकी भी आपको wishes मेरी तरफ से. Alright, let's get started for November and उसके पहले एक छोटा सा recap है of the month of October where I had said expect the unexpected, right? It was a very tough month in terms of so many things happening and everyone जिससे भी मैंने बात करी है अभी तक के सभी लोग एग्जॉस्टेड है कोई ना कोई चीज को लेके. आपके कोई ना कोई एरिया ऑफ लाइफ में जो बोलते हैं ना अति पहुंच गया है, भाई इसके ऊपर हो ही नहीं सकता, कुछ चीजें ना अनइमेजिनेबल, ऐसा हम सोच भी नहीं सकते थे ऐसी चीज हो गई है, राइट? दैट काइंड ऑफ अ सिचुएशन तो हुआ है एंड पीपल स्पेशली द पीपल दैट आई एम कनेक्टेड टू थ्रू टैरो उन्होंने बताया है. सो yes, a lot of unexpected things have happened and उस चीज का exhaustion सभी में है. So take good care of yourself. ये तो मैं बिना डेक्स बताए आपको बोल रही हूँ कि बिना इन टारो डेक्स को देखे I can say this thing for sure and I know this thing will come up in the reading कि खुद का ध्यान रखना है. Self care is the most important for the month of November because the planets are positioning themselves in such a way कि आपको एक final showdown दिखेगा before things get a closure. So November is going to be the month of closure, but closure doesn't happen just like that, right? It has its lessons, it has its conclusions, it has उसके साथ में आए हुए जो भी चीजें the upheaval that has happened, उसको जब वो settle होती है तो we have to pick up bits and pieces of information कि भाई इस चीज से क्या सीखा हमने, अच्छा इस चीज से क्या सीखा, अच्छा उस चीज से क्या सीखा, राइट? तो और जो लोग खास करके नहीं सीखना चाह रहे हैं, सो जेंटल रिमाइंडर, सॉरी आपकी नहीं चलेगी इस सीजन में. ये एनीवे सैटर्न गवर्न्ड ईयर है, सो लेसन्स तो लेने पड़ेंगे, पसंद आए या ना आए. ऑलराइट, सो आई जस्ट मेक अ क्विक प्रेयर सेइंग दैट dear angels, guardians and all the higher power that is governing this reading, may whatever is required for whosoever it is required, may it reach the correct person. All right, so let's see what's in store for the month of November 2024. Generic reading for the audience. All right, not bad at all. ठीक है, okay. Cups, Magician and Knight of Wands. King of Cups, the Magician and Knight of Wands, right? A clear indication of maintaining balance in this month. And एक जो होता है, right, कि you have to keep on smiling through the pain also for some time. You know it's hurting. The other person in front of you also knows. आगे वाले को भी पता है कि दुख दर्द पीड़ा चालू है, ठीक है? But you have to pick up yourself and smile through the situation. You have to be a little strong on the outside. क्योंकि कभी कभी कैसा होता है, I will say that for this month it is act it out. अगर अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, force yourself in situations where अच्छा लगे, right? If you are feeling overwhelmed, do things which will help you calm you down. ठीक है, तो जो भी लग रहा है स्पेशली नेगेटिव सिचुएशन, उसका ऑपोजिट पकड़ना है, ऑपोजिट पोलैरिटी पॉजिटिव की पकड़नी है और उस चीज को थोड़ा सा फोर्स करना है, ठीक है? सो इस महीने का जो बैलेंस है वो थोड़ा अलग टाइप का बैलेंस है कि इवन दो थिंग्स आर अ बिट रफल्ड अप, बट स्टिल गिव अ थॉट कि भाई क्या हो रहा है, क्या होने वाला है. ऑफ कोर्स थिंग्स आर गोइंग टू टेक अ पॉजिटिव टर्न, तो ओरिएंटेशन अपने दिमाग का उस तरफ में रखना है. ठीक है. सेकेंड इज द मैजिशियन. मैजिशियन कार्ड तब आता है जब आपके पास में रिसोर्सेज दिए जाते हैं, आपके पास में एक तरह से बहुत सारा पावर आपको दिया जाता है. सो इट इज अ कार्ड ऑफ मैजिक, राइट? एंड व्हेन somebody is able to do magic, that means what? He or she is in control, right? He or she has the resources to make things happen. He or she has to build up the motivation to make it happen. So this month will be governed by energies of how much can you do. ठीक है. You will be rewarded according to how much you get done. ठीक है. A straight you can say feedback loop कि जितना आपने किया उसके हिसाब से आपको returns मिले. So you can say this is a month which has a very high return on your investment. प्रॉब्लम और चैलेंज वहां आएगा कि आप इन्वेस्ट तो करना चाहते हैं बट इच्छा नहीं हो रही. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, बहुत सारे डिजायर्स है, बट वो टू मेक देम हैपन यू हैव टू स्टार्ट एक्टिंग ऑन दोज, राइट? आप यू जस्ट कैन नॉट सिट ऑन देम आफ्टर सम टाइम. ठीक है. तो प्रॉब्लम वहां आएगा, प्रॉब्लम मोटिवेशन में आएगा. तो वंस यू ओवरकम दैट मोटिवेशन बैरियर एंड यू क्रॉस दैट, इट इज लाइक कि जितना आपने किया आपको उस हिसाब से चीजें मिलेंगी, राइट? द मैजिशियन कार्ड शोज पावर. एंड ये जो मैंने इसके पहले जो पॉइंट बोला, राइट, कि थोड़ा सा मेकिंग थिंग्स हैपन, फोर्सिंग इट, थोड़ा सा अपने आप को और डिसिप्लिन करना चीजों में लेके. सो दिस इज लाइक साम दाम दंड भेद. ये तरीका नहीं चला, ओके नेक्स्ट, ओके ये भी नहीं चला, ओके नेक्स्ट, ओके कीप ऑन जस्ट मूविंग टिल यू फाइंड द sweet spot where things will work out for you, because they are, because we have the card of magician. That means manifestation है, it is there on the cards. ठीक है. It is just कि it will be delayed, it will be after a bit of frustration, it will be after multiple tries. So now that you have an idea कि भाई होगा, अच्छा होगा, चीजें आएंगी, so just give that a thought, give that a try. And the most positive I can say card of this reading is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands signals moving ahead, आगे बढ़ना, और आगे काफी स्पीड से बढ़ना, काफी फायर से बढ़ना. तो इट इज लाइक कि स्टार्टिंग में इतने ऑब्स्टिकल्स आए, इतना कोशिश करना पड़ा, I had to put up so much effort, I had to put in so much time, I had to break my head after something, and after that when something caught momentum, it ran like anything ahead. It took off. It's this Knight of Wands for me is like a rocket. You just go out of space. ठीक है. In the symbolic way of what I actually thought, मुझे उससे भी ज्यादा मिल रहा है, या उससे भी ज्यादा स्पीड पकड़ रहा है काम. It moves ahead electrifyingly fast. ठीक है. तो इस तरह की एक रीडिंग है कि अ फोर्स्ड डाउन बैलेंस एंड डिसिप्लिन, थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर, खुद पे काम करना, खुद के बारे में सोचना, खुद की नीड्स को मीट करना, खुद के there might be too many opportunities coming at you right now, too many things happening, too much this that फलाना ढिमकाना, but then you have to learn to sail even in the storm, right? That's when you become a fantastic sailor. तो भाई स्टॉर्म है, वी आर राइट इन द मिडल ऑफ अ स्टॉर्म राइट नाउ कॉस्मिकली. तो बैलेंस मेंटेन करो, बैलेंस मेंटेन करने के साथ में कीप डूइंग, कीप डूइंग, कीप डूइंग, एंड विदाउट क्वेश्चन, विदाउट द expectation that you will receive a reward right now, just keep going. If you fall, get back up, keep going. If you fall again, get back up again and keep going without questioning. And the third is, if you keep doing with one, and steps number 2, you are bound to jet off like a rocket. आपका जो भी काम है, it'll pick up speed. ठीक है. So I hope we are clear with this reading. It was quite a good one, and actually far better than the month of October, right? So we are close. ठीक है. And abhi coming to the other kinds of decks that I have. So one I will take is on the self-care side, because energetically तो हमें समझ आ गया कि भाई करना है, बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है, एंड स्टेप 1 itself is so challenging कि आधे लोग वहीं हार मान के बैठ जाएंगे. ठीक है. तो how to overcome or how to create this balance. That's the more important question. This is a Season's Mabon Oracle, and it is known to give you insights on the changes. How do we find our balance? So as I call this to be my self-care tarot deck, this always gives me emotional insights कि actual में करना क्या है भाई balance में, right? To balance your emotions, whichever card or reading fits you, जो भी आपके लिए applicable है, वो करना है, ठीक है? For some, the answer is come as card number 35, which is shape shifting. ठीक है, this might be a very good time to pick up activities related to the gym if you have been planning कि बहुत टाइम से मुझे वर्कआउट करना है, मुझे योगा चालू करना है, मुझे ऐसा चालू करना है, वैसा चालू करना है related to your health. This is a fantastic time to pick that up because ये कार्ड signify करता है transformation and especially physical transformation. So it says transformation is not the loss of what once was, it is the evolution of a more powerful self, right? So the feeling of कि अगर आपने पुरानी चीज़ों को छोड़ा नहीं तो आप move on कैसे करोगे, as simple as that. So पुरानी आदतें छोड़ना, पुराने thought processes छोड़ना, पुराने लोगों से cut off करना, पुराने लोगों से cut off, conditions apply if they are bad or if they have been doing bad things to you, not the other way. पुराने लोगों से जो अच्छे हैं उनके साथ obviously you have to keep your relations. So old relations which are not serving you, old habits, old ways of working which is not serving you, leave it, drop it wherever it is. Second guidance we have is card number 13, which is elderberries. There it is, a knowing within bone, allowing it to guide you. So this card usually comes up where you have the answer with you, you know क्या करना है, आपको पता भी है solution क्या है. Maybe through this reading or maybe through any place else you have got your answer, but you have to allow it to guide you, in the sense that sometimes we ourselves become obstacles to our solution. ठीक है, हम खुद ही आड़े आ जाते हैं हमारे खुद के ही progress में, right? So that you have to avoid. Elderberries का card over here is, you know what needs to be done, just come out of your own way and let that thing happen to you, or if you already know something needs to be done, start doing it. ठीक है. And the third guidance is a bit I will say on the sadder side. It is for people who must have gone through a very big loss at this time. Card number 19, grieving आया है. The chambers of your mourning are surrounded by nothingness, emptiness waiting to be seen, right? So ये card is of vulnerability, ठीक है. Now when we have a series of back-to-back events, right, which test our patience, which test our strength, which test our emotions, a lot of times response क्या होता है कि we build up walls around us. It could be something as simple as कि not leaving the house, or not wanting to meet new people, or not willing to be seen the way you are. Maybe you feel that you just don't look right now. Yeah, now is not the time that you want to go out and talk or maybe mingle with anyone. जो भी है. It could come from a relationship perspective also, a love relationship perspective also, and at the same time just the way that you are, इतना कुछ हो गया है कि you feel that you need a time for a shutdown, which is okay, that yes, we need some time of our own to grieve a loss, to overcome a situation. But there's one more thing is, कुछ लोगों को जो आपका अच्छा चाहते हैं, you have to allow them to come to you. You have to let the wound be seen. Only then can it be treated. आप wound को छुपाते जाओगे, treatment नहीं हो सकता, right? So it is a card of opening up in front of the right people, at the right place, at the right time, and अपने आप को दिखाने से, shame, guilt या ये सारी feelings को overcome करने के लिए है ये card. ठीक है? So 3 guidances. One is if you want to take up physical transformation, or if you want to do any kind of releasing old patterns, very good time for that. Second is acting on your gut and acting on your instinct, and third is letting yourself be seen. And this card can also indicate कि pent up emotions को release करने के लिए जो भी processes है, आपको जो भी अच्छा लगता है. Some people like to scream, some people like to dance, some people want to take it out on the gym itself. तो जो भी तरीका है करो, but निकालो, okay? And be vulnerable in front of a person who can see your wound and not judge you for it and help you in that time. ठीक है? Okay, this was the second deck, and I hope you found it interesting. Okay, now coming to angels and ancestors wale deck. So ये वाला जो tarot deck है, ये this is about angels. So we spoke about the tarot energies through our Rider-Waite deck. Now we spoke about the self-care aspect of us, and now let us see what the angels want us to know. बहुत लोगों को लगता है क्या है ये एंजल, कहाँ से आते हैं, कौन है, कब हमें दिखते तो नहीं है, all of that. So angels and our ancestors are always around us. कुछ लोग बहुत सेंसिटिव होते हैं, इस चीज़ को फील कर पाते हैं, energies feel कर पाते हैं, presences feel कर पाते हैं. They know that whenever we are stuck in a situation, and if we actually simply just think about a help, or if we simply ask any angel for help, or any one of our beloved ancestors, आपको जो पता भी है और जो नहीं भी पता है, if they are around, which most of the time they are, they help. Okay? And Christianity में there is one saint in particular which I connect to the most, and that is Saint Michael. He is known as the protector. जब भी आप danger में होते हैं, Saint Michael is known to come and rescue you from the danger. So ऐसे बहुत सारे saints हैं, उनके specific they have been allocated specific areas where they protect, and ऐसा नहीं है कि वो उसी area में ही काम करते हैं. It's just that they have a specialization. So that way. Okay, let's see what the angels have in store for us. Generic reading for November. You'll be very surprised to see this card which I have over here. Look what it reads, if you can. Right, I'll read it for you. Center wala card hai. I'll just explain what is going on here. Okay, so according to angelic guidance, the first card is the 5 of Leaves. Okay. Now, anyone who's listening over here which has negative belief systems or fears, this card reads as negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. Right, so इस area या इस aspect से related जो भी reading देख रहा है, it basically indicates कि as I mentioned, right, हमारी previous reading से भी आया है यहाँ पे, reach out to others for assistance. So this is probably a time to work with people, with partnership. ये time खुद को isolate करके अकेले रहने का नहीं है. This is probably, if you are in help, reach out for help. If you are in need, reach out for help. If you feel vulnerable, reach out to somebody. So it is more of like, नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, किसी से पूछो, अंदर ही अंदर नहीं रखना है चीजों को. Because if you are keeping it that way, see, it says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. ठीक है. So if you keep ruminating on those same thoughts, your vibration, your frequency doesn't change, and in fact वो और ज़्यादा वही चीज़ attract करने लग जाती है. ठीक है. Okay. Now the center card, as I said, I was trying to show you this card. Too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask or business travel. So if this is what you are currently going through, or if this rings a bell, any of these areas of life, so understand ki yes, angels are indicating what they are indicating. So it is actually Eight of Fire, also called as Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like भाई साहब बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है अभी, जो भी हो रहा है, it's too much. See, even we say that negative opportunity, negative चीज़ें आती हैं, negative circumstances, not a negative opportunity. Negative circumstances जब आते हैं, so it drains a person and everything. But even if too much of positive is happening, right? Too many things are coming at your way. आपको इतने ज़्यादा tasks दिए जा रहे हैं, या इतनी ज़्यादा काम करना पड़ रहा है, इतना ज़्यादा you have to manage and maintain things, that also drains you, right? So that is where I said the card deck before this, which is our सेल्फ केयर वन, वहाँ पे मैंने वो चीज़ एक्सप्लेन करी थी. ठीक है. अनएक्सपेक्टेड इवेंट्स और रैपिड चेंजेस, यस, टू मच हैपनिंग एंड रैपिडली हैपनिंग. आज ये हुआ, कल ये हुआ, परसों उसका स्टेटस और भी चेंज, और नरसों कुछ और ही हो गया, राइट? दैट काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन. एंड ऑफ कोर्स इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द एबिलिटी टू मल्टीटास्क, एंड सिंस दिस इज वंड्स, दिस इज ऑल्सो इंडिकेटिंग ट्रैवल. तो अगर कोई ट्रैवलिंग का सोच रहा है, एंड स्पेशली दिस कुड इंडिकेट एन ऑन साइट अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑल्सो फॉर समवन, एज दिस इज बिजनेस ट्रैवल. ठीक है. एंड द लास्ट कार्ड काइंड ऑफ सम्स इट ऑल फॉर अभी तक के जो भी मैं बोल रही हूँ कि ये टाइम अकेले रहने का नहीं है. वी हैव द कार्ड ऑफ द वाइस काउंसलर. ठीक है. सो यूनिटी विद अ स्पिरिचुअली माइंडेड कम्युनिटी, आस्क द डिवाइन फॉर हेल्प एंड ट्रस्ट द आंसर्स विल कम. कंपेयर ट्रेडिशनल मेथड्स विथ न्यू आइडियाज टू सी विच इज बेस्ट फॉर यू, राइट? सो दिस इजंट दिस द सेम कार्ड दैट वी स्पोक अबाउट इन आवर प्रीवियस डे, कि ओल्ड पैटर्न्स, ओल्ड बिलीफ सिस्टम्स अगर आपको हर्ट कर रहे हैं, आपको दिख रहा है, and you want to latch on to something positive, right? So let go जो process है, अगर आपसे अकेले नहीं जम रहा है, right? If you are finding those things hard, reach out to someone, get involved in a community which is like-minded as you, and experiment which is the best method for you. And the most important, ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. अभी 2 मिनट पहले मैंने आपको बोला था about angels. If you don't ask, you will never know, right? So instead of doubting whether कोई है या नहीं मुझे मदद करने के लिए, one is the cosmic, the cosmic energies which help you, which contains angels and your ancestors. And not just that, angels also sometimes take form in people and they reach out to you, right? So वो भी, if help is coming your way, take it. ठीक है. So wise counsel, be in the company of people you think who know the answers, and your answers will definitely come from there. Okay, this brings us to the end of our angelic guidance wala tarot deck. Now we will look at something called as the ancestors tarot deck. Now the reason why I have introduced this ancestral deck is I've been studying this for the past 1 month, and it is such a beautiful way to connect with you can say your ancestral energy, or energy of the elders. This card feels like कि आपको बड़े बुजुर्ग की जब गाइडेंस चाहिए होती है, somebody like your nani, dadi, or people whom you miss. तो उस टाइम पे I specifically pull out this reading, and it has been October end जो है, it is said that the veil is the thinnest. Now what is the veil? The veil means बोला जाता है spirit world and human world के बीच का जो veil होता है वो बहुत thin होता है. इसका मतलब our ancestors actually reach out to us during this time. That's why you see festivals like Halloween getting celebrated, because spirit guides आजू बाजू में होते हैं. They are able to access us better. And Christianity में there is also कल ही I think so, there was 2nd November is called as All Souls Day, where we go to the graveyard and we pay our respects to the people who are no more, and we ask for their blessings. So it is the time we say that they leave I mean, they visit us, and this is the time where they actually, for this year, they kind of go away once again to wherever they are, and they bless us while they leave us, and they carry our troubles away. So इस तरीके का एक interpretation है. Okay, so let's check out that through this video, through this reading, what our ancestors are trying to tell. Generic ancestral reading. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you कि ये कितना, I'm getting goosebumps while I'm actually pulling these cards for you, and it's like, you know, the same thing. No matter which card you pick up, and this is just again to prove one more point, is no matter what card you pick up, no matter which tarot deck you pick up, जो मैसेज आप तक पहुंचना है ना, वो सारे tarot decks capable है आपको पहुंचाने के. ठीक है? So the first card is Protection Guardian. Now what does this say? Drop your shields. What is a shield? Shield is something which protects you. इसका मतलब now is not the time to keep people away. Drop your shields. A very nice card of spring has come. It says, see your seeds grow. Now this card indicates कि इसके पहले हुई जो मेहनत है, and उस मेहनत के बाद में जो आपको result, you know, there must be some people who are waiting for the results to happen, but results इतने delay हो रहे, आ ही नहीं रहे, all of those things, right? So seeing your seeds grow का मतलब ये है कि patience first of all, right? To see your seeds grow, it doesn't happen overnight. Second is you have got the seed in the ground, so just have faith in that, have trust in that. You keep doing your job, which is watering it, right? And yes, the seeds which are growing are coming as a reward. Okay, so symbolically इन चीजों का ये meaning है. And the last one is we have called the snake. Now उसके नीचे जो लिखा है, I'm not sure if you're able to read, but it says shed old skin. And what have we talking about through the entire tarot deck reading for today? Shedding your old skin, letting go of what is not needed, not holding on to the past, and overcoming what is required, and embracing the new, right? We did not discuss this point, but this is also important. ठीक है भाई, हमने old skin shed कर दी, we are trying to let go. But see, the letting go will not happen unless you have something new to latch on to. ठीक है? It's like an addiction. If you have an addiction, वो हमेशा कोई चीज़ का सब्स्टिट्यूट देते हैं आपको एडिक्शन तोड़ने के लिए. कभी ये नहीं बोलते किसी को कि ठीक है आप ना आपका अल्कोहल छोड़िए. अल्कोहल छोड़ दिया, बट उसके रिप्लेसमेंट में क्या आया, राइट? सो then they give you certain medicines and everything which reduce your cravings and all of those things, right? So what is the substitute that you want? When one is going away, you have to think about what is going to come in that place, and that requires a lot of planning. So in general, this card also suggests a lot of planning. खुद के साथ बैठ के चीज़ों को प्लान करने का एक टेक्निक. बैठो, समझो क्या है, क्या चीज़ नहीं चाहिए, और नई जो चाहिए अगर वो जा रही है तो उसकी जगह पे और नया क्या मैनिफेस्ट करना है. सी एनीवे वी हैव क्रॉस्ड द न्यू मून, and this is a beautiful time to start your, I don't want to use the term manifestation, ये बहुत ज़्यादा pollute हो गया ये word, but creation, right? So focus on the things that you want to create, ठीक है? And from the trailing end, just let things go which are not needed. So when you focus on the new, automatically पुरानी चीज़ें छोड़ना easy होगा, ठीक है? So with that, it's a wrap. And I'll just summarize it for you, that open up to yourself, become vulnerable for once and see what happens. But of course, in front of the right people. Have patience for all the work that you have done. Your time for rewards is coming. And third is shedding what is not required and replacing it with things that you feel are required. ठीक है. So I hope you like the new format of this reading where I'm trying to चारों दिशाओं से आपको guidance मिल रहा है इन चीज़ों का. So I hope you like the concept. If any of this rings a bell with you, you can always ping me if you're watching this on WhatsApp or on YouTube or on Insta, wherever this is. If anything rings a bell, it really helps me to understand कि okay इस इंसान के साथ भी ये चीज़ हो रही थी. It improves the reading in some or the other way. Of course, you can send it one-on-one to me, and rest assured. Okay, so with that I leave it up to you. And yes, one more thing before going, there's a 11/11 portal coming up in the month of November, which is on 11th of November, hence the date is 11/11/2024. That is again a beautiful day to manifest things related to leadership, related to your mind, your body, and especially stability, partnerships, and also anything related to your finances. It's a very good day to actually sow another good seed. Okay, so with that I leave you for the month of November. I'll see you in December, and share this video as much as you can so that this reaches as many people as it can. Okay, take care, bye bye.